Yeah, that's better. Alrighty. LA is at a breaking point by Asmongold. We saw Decoy Voices video, now we see the Roach King video. The Roach King himself. Let's go.
What? What's up?
Right now views.
Who does this?
Just playing the fucking music and shit. Bro.
These are the people that
Nothing
don't
but a bunch
want
of
the police,
savages.
They think that they don't want the police to be violent.
Yep.
The reason why they're pushing for non-violence is because they want the monopoly on violence for themselves. They have no problem spraying this woman in the face with mace, even though there's no reason to do that. This guy's obviously doing it because he thinks it's funny. This guy's running his, what do you call it? He's running his...
It's all fun and games until someone pulls out a gun and starts shooting people, is all I'm gonna say.
Bicycle into her. I mean, this is crazy. Oh, it's silly string? Oh, okay. Okay, well, it's not mace. Okay, that's
oh, I thought it was mace. It's still assault, in my opinion.
Yep.
Bro, why not just kick his ass down? Oh my god. Bro, nothing but a bunch of fucking savages.
Yeah, we'll get in a bit. Oh, somebody fell over.
And they just threw water at someone.
Any more pushing?
No, it just cuts into the Selly
See if
string
there's,
shit.
any more of this? It looks like that's been pretty much a bunch of people yelling. But like you
Yeah.
can see, it's very clearly like these are people. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Jesus.
Bro,
And this is what happened. This is what happened.
they're not even doing
This
anything to her
is-
face.
This is what happens when you don't have police.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it was mace. Yeah, well, it could have been a second instance where it happened that wasn't there. Yeah, this pathetic. Yeah, and they're all doing this like small woman too. Like there's no
Nothing but a bunch of-
there's no level that these people won't stoop to.
Nothing. They're nothing but a bunch of...
What can you expect from filthy little heathens? Here's what you get when races are diverse. Their skins are hellish red. They're only good when dead. They're vermin, as I said, and worse.
They're savages, savages, barely even human. Savages, savages. That's what all these people are, just nothing but a bunch of savages.
Yeah.
Like, bro, waving around fucking Mexican flags and shit. Like, bro, send these fuckers out of the country, dude. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't care if they're fucking citizens. Kick them the fuck out, honestly. Revoke their citizenship and kick them the fuck out of the country, dog. We don't need people like this in our country fucking terrorizing fucking innocent people over some stupid shit, dog.
Uh-oh. Where is she? Let me see if I find any more of this. Yeah, it's just, look at this. And she's getting bullied into a corner like this. This is crazy.
Yep.
Look how many people are following one person. Look at this. See? Yep. Yeah, this is what I said before about like this is again what I was saying about
You know what's funny? If one dude just yelled fucking Allahu Akbar at the top of their lungs and started running at these people, just constantly yelling that with a trench coat, you know all these fuckers would immediately scatter. Even if the dude didn't have anything, you know they would immediately scatter at the sight of an actual terrorist who genuinely will blow themselves up to kill these fucks. Which is funny. To me. To me, that's funny.
this is not race-based. Like, there's
Yeah.
obviously there's a tone of that.
Dude, if
for
you
sure.
fucking say this is
But
racially motivated, you're
she's
fucking
Hispanic
retarded.
and they are too. They
Yep.
all are. This is a violent agenda.
Yeah.
These people are a disgrace. They are.
That's why I say they need to kick them all out of the country.
They would be. Like, what do you guys think? If these guys could kill her, would they have done it? I think the answer to that's absolutely.
100%, yeah.
Absolutely. But the reason why they don't do it is because they know that they would get in trouble. And it goes back to what I've been saying over and over and over, is that the people that advocate for this kind of stuff, all you have to do is create consequences for them, and all of this magically disappears.
Yep. They're literally inciting violence, dude.
This is one person. One person. Bunch of cowards. Yep. Look at this. See?
Oh, damn. All these people should be kicked out of the country, dog.
Yep. Jesus. Straight up, yeah.
You know for a fact if she had a weapon, an actual fucking,
Don't ever let people.
if she had a fucking gun or any other type of like ballistic type weapon, aka a gun, you know for a fact that they would all scatter like fucking roaches.
Hoodwink you into some bullshit race war shit. No, these people, that there are. Oh, and by the way,
Nothing but a bunch of fucking animals.
This is how the majority of people feel, but they're afraid of speaking out because they're worried that they'll get attacked like this.
I'm not. These
That's
people
the
are
thing.
fucking animals and they
They're
deserve
afraid
to be
of this.
fucking kicked
This
out of the
is
country,
reason
dude.
Why these people complain about the police so much. The reason why they complain about the police is because they want to be the police. They want to be the ones that get to enforce their rules and their worldview on other people.
Yeah.
Just what we needed.
They're burning fucking dumpsters,
a
dude.
literal dumpster fire. And then we have, bro, this guy, oh my god. Just so we're clear, the FBI needs no one's permission to enforce the Constitution. My responsibility is to the American people, not to political punchlines. LA's under siege by marauding criminals and will restore law and order. I'm now asking you.
All right, then why haven't you started arresting people?
That's the problem.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Peaceful protests.
This is why I want to move out of this godforsaken city, dude.
It's pretty fucked up.
Out of this godforsaken state. Fuck this communist state, dude.
This is also what's happening in LA.
Hey, dude. If the cops started actually shooting these fucking people, then you'd see them immediately change their fucking attitude.
And if they don't have control of the city, well, they can't help protect ICE and allow ICE to actually do their jobs. So yes, the National Guard, and it looks like even the Marines might need to come.
Yep. Oh, the Marines are already here.
Protected and can continue to do their jobs. Because remember, what they
Marines
say,
don't fuck around. I'm literally waiting for the headlines of Marines are now shooting people. And the moment I see that, I'm gonna be like, about fucking time. Because low-key, this is fucking ridiculous. And I know there's gonna be people out like, wow, that's pretty fucking extreme. Yeah, you know what else is extreme? Attacking some fucking lady for no fucking reason in this weird-ass mob mentality. That's also pretty fucking extreme. And if people are gonna behave like fucking animals, they should be treated like the fucking animals they are.
since
of course.
the local government is not going to work with them. It's also wild to me
It's crazy how, like, reasonable and logical this is.
how Democrats will try to blame Trump for the people that they govern.
Yep.
Rioting and choosing to destroy people's private.
They're fucking inciting this, dude. They're incentivizing this shit.
And the governments in California should be working with the federal government to hold these people accountable to the fullest
won't.
extent of the law.
Yeah, absolutely. Gavin Newsom talking
they
about
won't.
it. Okay, here we go.
Do you have any confidence that Pete
Is this a
Hegseth will be
skit?
as principled as
Oh,
Mark
it's
Edwards?
not.
It's a joke. He's a joke. Everybody knows it. So in over his head. What an embarrassment.
Oh, that's rich coming from you, dog.
Your shit is
That's
on
so rich coming from you.
Like every 6 months, California gets lit on fire by something.
Yeah, whether it's nature or the fucking
Like,
citizens.
it's a wildfire.
No, not even the citizens,
a
the
riot,
fucking
some
lunatic
sort of other natural
animals.
disaster, some crime uprising. I mean, how many times has this shit go? Like, yeah, like it's BLM last
Fucking
time. Like
ridiculous,
just
dude.
constantly.
That's why I want to move out of this fucking communist state.
I don't even know
sure.
he masquerades as strength. I mean, it's a serious moment.
Yeah.
I mean, this Human guy, these guys, it's just, it's the band of misfits.
Yeah.
Right.
It's, I mean, it really is. This is serious. People
They're the band of misfits. You're the caravan of clowns, dog.
The reputation of this country is at stake. Great American cities and states. It's
Are
not.
getting lit on fire.
Yeah.
This is not. This is a preview for things to come. This isn't about L.A. per se. It's about us today. It's about you, everyone watching tomorrow.
That's right, guys. And that's the reason why people support Trump and the way that he's been handling
Yep.
this. That's the entire reason why. Because nobody wants to have these crazy hooligans show up at their city and break out the windows of their car or the windows in their buildings. Nobody wants this. This is what I think he doesn't really understand, is that he's actually right in a way, but he's right in the opposite way that he thinks he is.
I promise you. I mean, this guy's unhinged. Donald Trump is unhinged.
He's crazy.
Right now. And this is just another proof point of that.
For
Do you
sure.
have any confidence that
For sure. He's the one that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Definitely. And
Trump.
this was
100%.
from 28
You're
minutes
right.
ago. Oh my God. The U.S. military is set to temporarily deploy about 700 Marines to Los Angeles while additional National Guard troops arrive in the city. Around 300 National Guard troops are deployed to the city of Los Angeles as well. And the official, speaking on the condition of anonymity, said a
Marines aren't gonna fuck around. I'll tell you that much. They don't play the fuck around, find out game. They play the fuck around, you're dead game. You won't find out because you won't live to find out. I'll say that right here and now. And honestly, good. These fucking savages don't deserve to fucking be in this country. Attacking innocent people for no fucking reason. Waving around the flag of a country that gives no shits about them. Get the fuck out, dude. Nothing but a bunch of fucking terrorists, in my opinion. All these people should be treated as such.
battalion would be sent, but for now, the Insurrection Act is not expected to be invoked. The number of National Guard troops is expected to rise by 2,000 by Wednesday, and until then, the Marines are expected to provide support. It is unclear what is going to be happening until then. While the U.S. military cannot perform law enforcement activities inside the United States without invoking the Insurrection Act, the Pentagon is often called to respond to national crises, from border to disaster relief. For example, during the pandemic, the U.S. military set up temporary hospitals. So we'll have to wait and see. It's a show of force. Yeah, exactly. Invoke the Insurrection Act, Trump. Grow up here and do it.
He should fucking do it.
I think he should. Here we go.
He should fucking do it. Look at this shit.
Here we go.
This is fucking wild.
Wow.
I want to see what... No, hold up. Before we get into it, I want to see what the entire clip said. Let's see here. Riders, cars on fire by throwing burning tinder on them from the overpass. They received no pushback. Without the military, Los Angeles will be at war tonight. Yep. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree, and he should fucking claim the Insurrection Act, and he should let our military go in there and fucking clean shit up.
Here we go. Wow.
Because, low-key, if the military doesn't do this shit, I know there are a lot of fucking rednecks up north that bleed red that would love to come down here and start fucking shit up and restore this country back to what it should be. Or rather, this state. Not even the state, the city.
Great. Oh, yeah. Let's light the police cars on
Yep.
fire. That'll really show them. Find them. Yeah, this is more peaceful protests, guys. Los Angeles rioters have set a police cruiser on fire and lighting objects and dropping them over the overpass. The California Highway Patrol is trapped in the underpass as rioters throw scooters and other projectiles
So fucking
at them.
crazy, dude. Like I said, these animals should be put down.
They're throwing shit at them. This is crazy.
Bro, you had the shot. Fucking take it. Holy shit, dude. This is what I fucking hate. These weak-ass fucking leaders that we elected into office literally fucking over our police's ability to actually do shit. Like, holy fuck. They threw something at you. You don't know what the fuck that is. You have every right to defend yourself and shoot the fucking individual. And the fact that the police are too fucking scared because of some civil lawsuit that might occur, thanks to our shitty-ass fucking elected officials, is fucking wild. And I will continue to say this. These fucking people are acting like animals, so they should be treated like fucking animals. No civilized individual would start fucking chucking shit at law enforcement.
Jesus. Am I getting spawn camp? Yeah. Basically, right? What does secede mean? People, and people wonder why you advocate for harsh prison sentences. Yes, keep in mind, I'm the one I'm the psychopath. I'm the crazy one. When I see this and I think, hey, there's something that we should do about this.
Yeah, there's something we should do about this. This is fucking wild, dude.
Yep.
If these people started to get fucking shot, you know that they would immediately turn their fucking act around and go the fuck home. If the police were allowed to do what they're fucking supposed to do, you know for a fact that these people wouldn't be doing this stupid shit. We used to hose these fucking animals down in mass, and now we shoot them with a fucking soft-ass paintball guns. Like, bro. Holy shit, dude. Fucking weak leaders create weak fucking times, dude. Weak men really do create hard times.
Jesus.
If the cops were allowed to do what they're supposed to, that dude would be on the ground. Every single one of these fucks.
Loser behavior? It is. It's bad. Such a peaceful protest, I can see that. Man. Look at that, all the round of applause, too. Good job, buddy. Good job. They're not going to be able to get another window. That's the last window they're ever going to have. For sure.
What a fucking disgrace.
Tax money? Yeah, this is your tax money.
I'm so glad this is what my taxes go towards.
Man. Jesus. Just absolutely.
Fourth highest economy in the world, by the way, in this state. Gee, I wonder why it needs to be.
Destroying everything, man. It is insane what's going on with this.
Tear gas being deployed as protesters clash with police. And News Nation is tracking the unrest in LA County tonight after sweeping raids from immigration and customs enforcement officers today. Protests also erupting across New York City this weekend, with demonstrators flooding the streets in response to the wave.
See, this is the problem, is like if you don't address this first, then it gets worse. And this is the same thing that happened with BLM. Is like when BLM happened, it was because they didn't decisively act on it immediately.
Of federal immigration raids. And now with tensions mounting coast to coast, all eyes on the growing divide between local...
This is such a bullshit. This is such bullshit propaganda. Because there is no war on immigrants. We're sending fucking illegals back. Criminals who broke into our country. And I know there's going to be some dumbasses that are like, oh, well, what about the women who come over and, you know, want to try to have a better life? You know what I say to that? You're a fucking criminal too, because you broke into this country. You came here illegally. Instead of trying to follow the due process and come here legally, you fucking opted to come in illegally and break in. You're a fucking criminal. And I know there's going to be people like, but the process is so expensive. Really? If the process is so expensive, then tell me, how are they able to pay the drug cartels these incredible amount of money to get into the country? They have no issue paying the cartels, but when it comes to actually entering legally, that's all of a sudden it's too expensive. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Communities and federal enforcement. Joining us now to give insights on the local response to all of this, former NYPD officer Bill Stanton.
Yeah, this is nuts, man. It's just a peaceful protest over there for now. White liberals stupid? Well, I think that they're very vulnerable to emotional manipulation. I think that's really the problem, is that they can be emotionally manipulated very easily, and because they can be manipulated so easily, that's the reason why they end up doing these things.
We saw the first night was bad. What we've seen subsequent to that is getting increasingly worse and more violent. Tonight we had individuals out there shooting commercial-grade fireworks at our officers. That can kill you.
Yep.
And we have adapted our tactics to be able to have a chance to be able to take these people into custody.
You know what would be wild? If you started shooting actual bullets at these people. Or fuck it, rubber bullets. Rubber bullets are much more effective than fucking, than paintballs, I'll tell you that much. Alright, you don't want to take the full-on fucking bullets in them? Punching holes through these people? Okay, shoot them with actual rubber bullets then. Shoot them with these hard-ass rubber bullets that they use in fucking actual prisons and shit to stop the riots there. Oh, but we won't. We won't for some reason. We won't use rubber bullets. We won't use actual bullets. Instead, we'll use paintballs that don't really do much. Cool. Yeah, right.
And to be able to hold them accountable. We are
Fucking
overwhelmed
leaders.
as far as the number of people out there engaged in this type of activity.
And I feel bad for the LAPD, right? Because like these are guys that sign up and they want to protect their community, and they have a bunch of people in the government that are effectively deciding like, no, you don't get to do what you wanted to do. Like, I mean,
The moment you start pulling out the rifles, you'll see these people immediately stop and go the fuck home. That's all I'm gonna say. The moment you pull out real rifles instead of paintball guns, all this shit stops.
a lot of police officers wanted to be police officers growing up. Like, that's what I've noticed, right? At least, like, I've observed. Like, they want to be police officers. Like, of course, there are police officers. Well, I want to be a police officer so I can arrest all the minorities. Yeah, sure, there's some of them. But a lot of them want to come in and do a good thing, right? And they can't do that. Yeah, you still have a choice, quit your job. Well, this is the problem, though. In a lot of these places, police officers are having huge problems recruiting because the government just basically says, hey, you have to be a punching bag. Hey, go stand out there and act like we're doing something and then take a rock to the face.
That's stupid.
They're having trouble recruiting.
And the type of things that they're doing, they'll take backpacks, and the backpack will have a cinder block in it. They have a hammer, and they'll break up the cinder block and use that, pass it around to throw at officers, to throw at cars.
Imagine if the officers started fighting back, actually.
We've seen people with hammers, and you broadcasted, breaking the bollards behind the federal building and taking the rocks, if you will, or pieces of concrete, and throwing them at officers. We've had liquid of who knows what description thrown at officers. There's no limit to what they're doing to our officers. And again, as I mentioned,
Well, there is a limit.
Yeah,
None
there
of them are
is.
bringing guns because they know if they do, they'll be immediately shut down.
Yep.
That's the reason. They're doing this because they know they can get away with it.
Yep.
Don't let them get away with it.
You know what's even more wild? Anything can be considered an assault weapon. That cinder block that they're throwing, the moment they throw it, that's an assault weapon. And they have every right to start pulling out actual guns and start firing at these people because they're starting to assault peace officers. And I hate this fucking pansy-ass mentality of, oh no, we can't do that. They're human beings. No, they're fucking not. No, they're not. The moment they stopped acting like human beings, they should start treated like animals, dude. The moment you start behaving like an animal, in my opinion, you should be treated like one. No ifs, ands, or buts. I don't give a fuck what skin color you are. I don't give a fuck what your religion is. The moment you behave like an animal, you should be treated as such.
mentioned in my statement, I can't thank our folks enough and our partner agency police officials for going out there and taking care of the community.
Yep. And
You
I
know,
just want to see.
you know what's wild? There's gonna be people that are fed up. They're gonna go buy guns and they're gonna start taking shit into their own hands. Why? Because the police aren't doing anything to actually protect the community. So people are gonna start taking this shit into their own hands, much like Kyle Rittenhouse. And then when you start seeing that shit, then it's people against people. And in my opinion, it's like that's like the worst fucking outcome possible. But that's sort of what we have to resort to when the fucking police can't do shit thanks to our fucking pansy ass government officials.
Like, you know, the LAPD, like, they're trying to do their best, man. They are. They're trying to do their best, but they can't do anything else. Why don't Democrats use the term illegal aliens? Because they intentionally obfuscate the line between legal and illegal aliens in order to achieve a political gain. That's it. Because this is this.
I'm calling Trump on you, you illegal motherfucker.
Get him, lady, get him.
Let's see. I got another one right here.
Donald Trump said, hey, Governor Newsom, since you can't keep your citizens safe during these damn ICE riots, I'ma send 2,000 National Guard members to come get on that ass. Scum afterwards. Why are y'all acting like ICE just up and decided to deport people? Donald Trump won the presidency, and not only that, he told y'all what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
He even gave illegals the option to self-deport and get a check. If you didn't do that shit, shame on you.
That's
Yep.
I'm genuinely trying to think of the thought process here. Do you think
You coulda-
chaos committing more
Yeah.
crimes is gonna
Could have used that check to fucking start the process to get it back in here legally. And instead they opt to not. Instead they fucking behave like fucking animals.
keep you in the country? Did y'all see that one dude circling around that burning car on the motorcycle waving the Mexican flag? Nigga, what does that do for your case? Send him right now.
Yeah, send them.
I always wonder, like, that's a good point. Like, how does this really help anybody? Like, does this look good? Does anybody watch this
No,
and
it
think,
doesn't.
oh, yeah, you know what? I actually think these people are in the right.
Help you, you're a fucking arsonist.
Damn.
Also, ICE isn't deporting U.S. citizens. ICE is deporting illegals. Why are we acting
Yeah,
like ICE
it's
is the
so
problem here
fucking
and not
cringe.
the people who, I don't know, didn't get their citizenship, didn't get a
Yeah.
visa to pull up, they just...
You know what's funny? The news will show clips of like women being deported and shit, and then there's like their 4-year-old son crying that mommy's leaving. And I always think to myself, you had 4 years to get that fucking to become a resident or a citizen, given the age of your child. And you chose not to. Why? Because you want to keep abusing the benefits. That's why. And in my opinion, you should be sent the fuck back. Fuck you. Wasting my taxpayer dollars on your fucking garbage ass. Not contributing to society, not giving back, just pumping out kids. Fuck you.
Crawled through the
Send them all back.
Snuck through like a goddamn criminal.
Uh-oh.
ICE is
Yep.
simply a form of accountability for every illegal that decided to come into America illegally.
Yup.
Surprise.
Donald Trump.
And that's coming from the brother.
That was a good one.
I'm telling you, a lot of people are supporting this, and this is the thing that I was trying to get at and show you guys is that. Oh, and also, this is really of no surprise.
Part in this.
Here's another one.
They're not taking part in the protest, but
You honestly have to thank God that Donald Trump won the presidency, because God knows this shit would be so much worse under Kamala.
and
Why would Donald Trump make them steal sneakers? That's awful.
It's insane.
they're going to be selling,
Damn.
and they're being caught on video from various locations on both sides of the street. And
I think
so
about a bunch
there's
of
good
fucking
chance
criminals
that,
and savages.
their faces will be recognized, and that their little spree of theft will be rewarded with some accountability that will land them in jail. That is what is being promised by the chief, by the mayor.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, the mayor. Yeah, sure.
For sure. I totally believe that.
By the sheriff.
Yeah.
That people who take advantage, people who are involved in violence, vandalism, theft, will be held accountable. If not tonight, as the mayor just said, it will happen down the road. Don't think you got away with it just because
No.
you haven't been arrested yet.
No, they got away with it.
Got away with it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that they did get away with it. Absolutely.
This is from ABC 7, dude.
We
Yeah,
have
this is a bunch of
disagreeer
propaganda.
and arguer. Let me read this. This guy's a hypocrite. So what are you unhappy that I'm saying? By the way, you're not mad at me because I'm involved with politics. You're mad at me because I'm disagreeing with your politics.
Yep.
If I was agreeing with you, you'd be happy. Oh, here, wow.
Yeah, that's the only reason people get angry. It's because you're disagreeing with them.
Can I get a new pair of shoes too?
If Martin Luther King saw how these fucking savages are acting right now, he would low-key start fucking advocating for the return of Jim Crow laws, I feel like he would have fucking said his entire fucking movement was a waste, and that segregation should have been kept. I feel like that's what Martin Luther King Jr. would say nowadays, seeing these fucking people behave like this. I know for a fact Cesar Chavez would be a Republican in today's day and age.
Yo, grab me a shirt. No, I'm just kidding.
So fucking cringe, dude. Yeah, and they're blasting Mexican music.
I watch you back. Yeah, I got you, bro.
Man.
Fucking insane, dude.
Whoa, bike.
They're trying to steal his bike.
Yep.
Bro, they're just trying to go out with anything. It's like if it's not bolted to the ground, it's gone.
Yep.
No, not me, guys.
But those boxes that they install to prevent theft sure are helping, ain't it? Mm-hmm.
It's embarrassing, it is.
Such a fucking joke. Such a fucking joke that these people behave like such animals.
It's like every single year we have a California crash out. How does this keep happening?
I mean, you want the long answer or the short answer?
Like, I mean, if Gavin Newsom runs for president,
he's not gonna win.
I mean, fuck, man. Like, this guy is running a PvP server. How the fuck does he think he's gonna win? He's gonna lose.
I don't even know, dude. That dude's delusional.
He's got boxes.
Every fucking California elected official is delusional.
Yeah, boys!
They took the cash register, dog.
They actually, bro, you're right. They're loot boxes, man. Actual loot boxes.
Bruh, IRL loot boxes.
This shit's so whack. Self-control. They don't have self-control. They absolutely have self-control. They 100% have self-control.
They do. It's just that the government doesn't do anything.
They can't stop themselves from doing this is bullshit. They would not even think about doing this if there were a bunch of armed guards around.
Yep.
They are doing it because they know they can get away with it. That's why it happens. It's opportunistic, yeah. And they are getting away with it, to be fair.
Damn. Seeing all this really makes you think, why do Democrats want to take away your guns? Because in this case, having a gun is a fucking must-have, given these fucking savages are just attacking anyone on the street. And so it really makes you think, why do Democrats really want to take away your guns when they're allowing this shit to happen?
There it is.
Uh-oh. Oh, like I said, the moment they hear gunshots, they scatter like roaches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is why deodorant is locked behind plexiglass. Yeah. I don't know, guys, but
Yep.
I'd rather not live in a country where deodorant and hair dye is locked behind a plexiglass case. A little outrageous, you know?
Hey!
Just looting fucking everything.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep. Yep. Fucking voice crack.
I'm sure that really helps everybody out.
Oh yeah, it does.
Fucking animals? Absolutely.
Oh, thank God he said it too.
Counterproductive to the very cause that you're advocating
Well, and it
for.
feeds into what he wanted to do. What he wants to do is he wants to create a scene. He wants to say, I was justified in sending in the National Guard because look at how violent these protesters are, which they were not until this was exactly.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally not violent, by the way.
Guys, what do you mean?
I think he has a strategy here. He
Yeah.
is losing support in every area. Inflation, the economy, tariffs, foreign policy. His ratings are dropping
Even
like
on immigration.
No, they're not.
rocks. But there's one catch.
Is it like
here.
under 30?
If anything, this will guarantee Trump gets a third term. If he can get all this shit under control, this guarantees his third fucking term. Because people will be like, yo, he fucking got shit under control when people were fucking rioting in this place, and this place, and in this place. And he immediately got all that shit under control by deploying the military and telling them they could do what they needed to do. I feel like that's just going to get him even more votes next time around.
Current support right now, though, is that 66% of the American public actually thinks it is crime enough to be undocumented and therefore deported.
That it's criminal to.
What the fuck did she just say?
Every single month, that number gets higher. Every single month.
Bro, these fucking women are
And
retarded.
it doesn't matter how many of these things that they go and these yapping Karens keep doing, it's just getting higher.
Be undocumented.
Yes, it is not. You know how the disagreement was in the beginning? We were told it was going to be violent criminals, and I think everyone at this table would agree.
Yeah.
Haul out violent criminals.
No, he said illegal aliens.
You didn't agree. You actively fought against it constantly. You tried to compromise it, argue about it.
No, he said illegal aliens. He said first they would go after the criminals and gang members, but overall he would get all illegal aliens out. So no, don't fucking suddenly try to spin this like some stupid fucking shit of, oh, Trump said he'd only get, no, he said all illegal aliens.
Act like he wasn't going to do that. And also, by the way, I don't know about you guys, but that was never the line for me. I mean, that's a good place to start, obviously. I
Yep.
think it's a smart thing to start with. But, like, that's not the only thing that you should do. You should get rid of everybody that shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't even make sense.
Fine. But a very important distinction was 60% of the American public, 2/3 of independents, 90% of Republicans, and just a little under half of Democrats think the crime is in being undocumented.
Even if it's a.
What?
This must really suck for them. That these people
100%.
found out that it's actually illegal to be an illegal alien.
Yeah. It's illegal to break into a country.
Only a few people knew about. And now that it's been exposed, oh, man. Jeez. Guys, yeah, it's illegal to be an illegal alien.
Simple.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
that's
what I'm
true.
saying is a massive amount of this country actually agrees with not
Yes,
how
they
he's
do.
doing it, but with what he's doing.
So there's
They agree with how he's doing it, too.
No, they agree with everything.
Guarantee fucking to you they do.
Yep.
Absolutely they do. And if they don't now, the day that it starts happening in their city, they'll start agreeing with it.
So
Yep.
I think the strategy.
Well, no, because it's literally, you can't even say that, because it's literally happening in LA, and the mayor and the governor are fucking defending it. So you can't even say that shit.
And in my opinion, also, I don't think Trump is doing enough.
I
think he should
fucking
have
agree.
federalized the National Guard and sent in the military on day 2.
Mm-hmm.
The second that they said that they weren't going to do anything and they weren't going to help ICE, I would have sent them in on day 2.
Yep, invoke
And had
the
them
fucking
just totally
Insurrection
occupy
Act.
the state until basically all of the illegals were gone.
Yep. Send the military state.
Like, that's my viewpoint on it.
Yep. California right now needs to become a military state where the military runs the fucking state until everything gets back to order. It should become a military state, in my opinion. This is fucking ridiculous. Trump needs to fucking immediately fucking send through the Insurrection Act and just start deploying fucking Marines and Delta Force and all that shit. It'd be a waste of Delta Force's time, but hey, fuck it, they get urban training and actual fucking home field training and home field advantage.
He's leaning into a scene.
Straight Nazi shit. You're totally right. That's exactly right. Whenever you have a problem and there's a bunch of people breaking the law and they aren't supposed to be there, getting rid of them makes you a Nazi.
Yep.
Guys, I'm sorry to say, but I'm just not
Apparently.
seeing your point of view there. It's just not going to happen. Like you've used that term so much that literally nobody cares. I don't hear about that. Yes, I don't care. Bring the police state.
Leaning into a scene.
Straight Nazi shit.
Yeah. Oh, you're a Nazi the moment you actually try to like fix the state, and return law and order to a state. You're a Nazi. Yep. It's better to just revel in chaos and anarchy. Yeah, totally.
You're totally right. That's exactly right. Whenever you have a problem and there's a bunch of people breaking the law and they aren't supposed to be there, getting rid of them makes you a Nazi.
But of course.
Guys, I'm sorry to say, but I'm just not seeing your point of view there. It's just not going to happen. Like that you've used that term so much that literally nobody cares. I
agree. No one gives a shit anymore.
Yes, I don't care. Bring the police state. It's not a police state to have a state that's policed. This is a very different thing.
Right now, creating a bigger thing.
I don't think it should become a police state. I think it should become a military state.
Well, let's actually
Have the military run shit for a hot minute.
illegal to be undocumented. It is not a crime.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You stupid black bitch. Yes, it is. Holy shit. Just goes to show that stupidity comes in every race and color.
Where do these people come from? What is this?
Be undocumented.
But what they're
people
saying
are
is the
not
problem is
illegal.
that they
no,
are
but I'm just saying
Nobody's-
we need to put that information out
But I
there.
don't
It is
think-
a civil infraction.
Yeah, and I don't
not
No,
even-
it's not.
So it's illegal because it's civil? What?
It's not a civil infraction. These people don't have rights in our country. And if they do, they fucking shouldn't. They're not citizens. If the draft happens, these fucking illegals don't get drafted. They don't have to go fight our wars if shit hits the fan. So why the fuck should they also get our rights? Fuck no. Kick them the fuck out. They have zero allegiance towards our country. They don't deserve to fucking be here. Especially if when they're waving around flags of other countries in protest.
Actually broadly a misunderstanding. I think that 60% of Americans believe it's a civil offense and that if you come here and you're
No, they don't.
undocumented, that you should be deported.
But he's
Yes.
actually lost some points on the way he's
No,
handling immigration.
it's not a civil offense. It's a fucking federal offense. You're breaking the law by entering. It is federally illegal to enter this country illegally.
Absolutely.
And
It's not a civil issue. It's a federal legal issue.
voted for him on immigration,
They
thinking
did.
he was going to deport gang members and criminals.
No.
They voted on him to deport everybody.
Yep.
He said
That's
that
why I
multiple
voted
times.
for him.
He made that very clear.
Yep.
He just said it's a priority system.
Yeah, he said that they would be the priority. And now that they're out, guess what? They're no longer the priority.
Mothers, fathers, people working
Good.
hard to make America actually function. And this is not what I think a lot
Guess what? American citizens can also make America function pretty fucking well. We don't need illegals to fucking do shit for us. Like, this is the exact same argument slave owners used when we were getting rid of the slaves. Oh no, we're getting rid of the slaves. Who's gonna pick our crops? Oh no, we're getting rid of the illegals. Who's gonna pick our crops? I don't know, maybe the American citizens, and maybe this way actual fucking farmers and shit could start getting actual rights and proper wages. Like, holy shit, dude. How fucking retarded are these women?
Crazy, bro. Like, this is it's not illegal. It's not illegal to be an illegal alien, guys. It's not. No, you
Fucking
don't
nuts.
understand. No, guys, it's not illegal.
Oh shit, here is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Tom Homan.
Yeah, is this show just a bunch of dumb Karens with too much time acting like they know what they're talking about? Well,
Yeah, that's exactly what the view
Let's see
is.
if I can find a few more of these. And then, oh yeah, they did interview, and then Reddit, obviously, even Reddit is starting to realize that it's a little bit of bad optics when you have every
Yeah.
single person at these protests flying the flags of foreign countries. And I think this is kind of funny, and it's good to see. This is fear on safety and optics of how protesters are seen. Trump can't call us un-American or push that narrative. American flags must be in LA protests. Leave the foreign flags at home, please. It's just sad. Yeah, it looks
You
like
should-
an invasion.
You should leave the foreign flags in those fucking foreign countries, in my opinion, not at home. I'm sorry, but you're an American citizen. You should be flying an American flag. I don't know where this fucking sense of pride in some fucking country you don't want to go back to or you've never been to and that doesn't give two shits about you is coming from. In my opinion. If you're waving anything but an American flag in these protests, you should be sent the fuck back. You should be kicked out of this country immediately.
Awful, yeah. Of
I
course
don't.
it
You don't deserve to be here
Everybody can see that.
because you're
It's pretty
you're taking for
fucking
granted the fact that what it means to be an American.
That have been arrested.
No.
We're here
No.
to end the ICE raids.
No.
They just will not. They will not draw a distinction between like illegal immigrant and actual immigrant that like has
Yep.
come in through the legal process. They are completely refusing to do that, which I think is insane.
Because his mother had died. My father, as the one processing the paperwork,
Yeah.
put my grandmother down as his mother. And so I am illegal in this country. My parents are illegal here in this country.
All right. Cool.
Why are you here?
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Just kick him out. Fucking leave.
Just go get him. Yeah, just
Yep.
go get him. It's super easy. Yeah, she's just a.
She's admitting it. Get her.
We
Kick her
don't
ass
agree with
out.
the term illegal. We're undocumented. We
No, you're illegal.
Yeah, I don't agree with the term stealing or thief. I'll just
I
refer
prefer-
to myself as unreceipted.
I prefer the term partially borrowing.
I haven't been checked out yet.
been here for thousands of years before you guys
No,
showed
you
up,
fucking
screwed
haven't.
up everything. We think
No, you fucking have it. Yeah, who's we?
What do you mean we?
Who's we? You also migrated here. I'm sick and tired of these fucking people being like, oh, we're native to the... No, you're fucking not. No one was native to America, north or south, because America was fucking an isolated continent. The only people who got here were the fucking Eurasians who migrated from northern Russia and northern China during the Ice Age that migrated over here and settled in Alaska and in Canada. And then when shit got even colder, they started moving even further south to find warmth and animals. But no, you have not been here for thousands of years. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You're also a fucking immigrant to this country. No one owns this fucking country for shit. No one has any rights to it. No one can claim the historical, oh, we've been here longer, because you're also fucking immigrants. Same with the Native Americans. They're also fucking immigrants. They weren't born here. They weren't fucking raised in this country from the beginning of time. They also migrated here from from Eurasia. So get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude. Fucking pisses me off. Hearing fucking people say that stupid shit like they've never picked up an actual history book.
should organize together with the U.S. working class and fight together and create a better system. We're anti-capitalist. We think socialism does work, real socialism, not Venezuela, not Cuba, not any of that crap that they try to sell us as socialism.
That is socialism, you fucking
A
retard.
more humane system that will take care of most of all people's necessities.
We literally saw a video why it doesn't work.
Socialism idea?
The
No.
only model would be Soviet Union, the first 4 years.
Soviet Union, Russia, the USSR. Really? Really? That's who you're gonna say we should model with the secret police?
Jeez.
Years.
Like,
After
bro.
that, it became a mess. Sadly.
So the only
These are people who have never actually been to a communist country and have never actually seen what fucking communism does to a fucking country. And I will always say this, socialism is literally just watered down communism. Hence, it's the same shit. It's communism, dude. And communism will never work.
instance that you have of this
It only works in a fucking video game, and that video game is Victoria. And it only works because it's all simulated. So you can simulate anything and everything you need.
working is whenever it worked for 4 years, which is also debatable. And
Yep.
then it also, as soon as that went away, it immediately went off the rails. Great. And also, weren't they like communist?
Yeah, they were communist.
Like, I mean, that's like a.
The USSR was communism.
Were they like?
There was a bureaucrat leadership that grew out of that, but it has to do mainly with the attacks of the U.S. and all big powers against that system that was working.
I don't know what he's
In
talking
the few
about.
years that it lasted, it showed the world that it could do much better than capitalism.
That's
so,
a load
yeah,
of
let's
crap.
all be like the Soviet Union, guys. That sounds like a great idea.
Yep. Fantastic fucking idea. Yeah, let's just be communists.